And that's when I was like, Boker, did you just fool me twice with this dang Cutweazle? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another gear review. If you're new to the channel, I'm Aaron. This is Gideonstactical. And we are looking today at the Boker Cutweazle, which is a replaceable bladed utility knife. And it seems like everybody is coming out with these recently. And I have several variants that we're going to talk about in competitive options a little bit later. So when I saw this one, I was like, ooh, this looks intriguing. I want to try this. I want to see what this can do, because we got a compact design. It's just over an ounce, like 1.1 ounces, stainless steel body with a G10 push button track there. Nice deep ride loop over pocket clip. You could use it as a money clip in theory. So, I mean, there were a lot of things right away that I was like, okay, this could be sick. And make sure to stick around, because a little bit later in the video, I'm gonna share with you a simple upgrade you can do to any utility knife to extend its cutting life. So the first thing that I noticed was the way it's designed, and it looks really good. Ben Logan is the designer, and he did a really good job. So we have a Boker push button right there, like logo. So you push the button, you slide the track, and it goes to its first location. It catches inside these little holes right here, exposing half of the blade, giving you really precise cuts. Now you can grab the G10 right there. There's a little bit of jimping on the body that really gives you a good grip, and you can really do some fine precision cutting. Excellent. So then we push the button again, and that raises it up, and we can slide it down the track, and then it falls into the next position. This is, if you will, the standard position. That's where the G10 ribbing right there lines up with the jimping, and just really feels good. It's a three-fingered, like many of the variants that we're gonna look at in this position right here, but you can kind of put your thumb right there on the jimping and then do a pull cut, and you could do this all day. Very ergonomic, very comfortable. I don't feel the pocket clip, and I feel very in control of the tool this way. Now, this is the first part that I was like, did you just fool me? Did you trick me? Are you screwing us here, Boker? Is in the marketing of the tool, because if you push it again, you can see the final slit. It goes out to there and catches. So every main photo currently of this model looks like this. So in theory, you're thinking, okay, this is 3.75 inches overall. I can get all four fingers onto the tool, start manipulating and using the tool. That's part of what got me really excited. Well, that is not the way that this is intended to be used. You should have it right here, and this is the standard when the G10 is flush there, basically. This is the standard grip. You fully extend this to remove the blade. That is why this is out here. Now, it does have a little G10 shelf right there protecting your finger and right there. So in theory, you could pinch up on it and use it, but its really intended purpose is to remove the blade, and let me explain. But before I do that, I want to invite you guys to like and subscribe. You can click that little link if you're not yet a subscriber. Make sure to hit the like button so that you can be notified every week when I put up new videos, breaking down gear and equipment, giving you guys food for thought so you can determine, is this really the right tool to be using in rotation or not? Because it is really you, the viewers, in partnership with our regular sponsors that help me to test gear and equipment like this to give you guys that data. And I do want to thank today's sponsor, which is LA Police Gear. And I want to highlight one of their pairs of pants that I've been using on several of my multi-day backpacking trips and day hikes recently, which is their Nomad Trail lightweight hiking pants. In fact, I'm wearing them right now, having trekked up to this alpine lake and done a solo overnighter, and I am super thankful that I have this pair of pants, because not only are they extremely high value, currently going for $25 a pair, with 4 different colors to choose from, along with a plethora of different sizes to fit the right body type. But here's where the Nomad really shines. Not only does it have a pass-through button on the top of the fly instead of a snap, it also has YKK zippers throughout, adding to the level of durability. That, in tandem with its strategically placed nylon and spandex stretch panels to give you extra flexibility when you need it most. Along with 7 total pockets so that you can carry all of your essentials regardless if you're on trail or you're just looking for a lightweight EDC pair of pants. And with their compact size and only weighing 10 ounces, they're ideal for lightweight travel as well. And that's why I've been thankful to have them on many of my adventures this summer. So I'll have a link in the description box below over to the LA Police Gear website where you can start exploring all the different pairs of pants that they have, including this Nomad series, along with my exclusive 10% off promo code that you can apply towards your purchase. And I have also recently just done a complete in-depth video on these pants that I'll have popping up right here in the link if you want to see a full rundown on what the Nomad's layout and design has to offer. And so I invite you guys to check them out. Now, the second trick that was about to drive me up the wall is this Torx screw right here. When I saw it, I was like, does that mean that I have to unscrew this Torx in order to replace the blade? In which case, it basically makes this redundant. It's like, I don't want to be carrying around a T6 or a T8 everywhere just to replace the blade. We saw this on the Civivi Elementum. This is actually a I think it's a T8. I said T7, but it's a T8 screw. But you have to do that in order to replace the blade. I mean, the whole point of these things is so that you can just open them up and swap the blades out without any tools, or maybe like a washer or a flathead, you know, pretty straightforward. So when I initially saw that, I was like, man, Boker, you're just screwing us left and right. Well, thankfully, and this is partly why you can't really use the blade this way, upon a little bit deeper analysis, that's not the case. You've got two little G10 tabs right there, and you actually just pull the blade, and it slides right out. No tools at all required. Better than many other options I'm about to run in here. And then you can just rotate the blade, slide it back in, just like that. Now that's why it is really designed to be right here to keep everything solid. It's not going to come out and it's locked into place. But if you go out here, yes, it will sit there, but you can flex the blade right there like that, and that's how you would just pull it out and remove it. So it's not very secure in the fully extended format. Now, it's not the end of the world, but again, on the one hand, it tricks you into thinking that you have a lot more handle to work with that you don't really have. So it'd be great to see those marketing photos updated on their site. And then second to that, on the positive, thank goodness it is not like some of these other models I'm seeing where it makes it very easy to change out the blade. So with that, it's still a very functional tool in this grip. Let's go ahead and just look at that pocket clip. We have good tension, and the way it's designed, it could be used as a money clip if you wanted to do that with a decent little flare there, but very thin bars, and the screws are recessed. So I mean, that's what it looks like in your pocket right there. But then all I have to do is go in, grab that little hit of jimping right there, and easily comes out. It's not going to trash, you know, slacks or nicer pants. And if you are a lefty, you can easily put it in there. The only thing that will change is that when you go to deploy it, the blade will be facing up, but literally just with a swoop. So I would argue, I would say it's like 80% ambidextrous, if that makes sense, but basically hides away in the pocket. And with it only being 3 inches when it's closed up like that, and it's not going to accidentally, you know, come out or anything and accidentally deploy in your pocket, you could easily just remove the pocket clip altogether, throw a lanyard through there, and carry it that way on a key ring or, you know, in a 5th coin pocket. Now, one aspect that's a little is that currently on the Boker website, it's like, I don't know, MSRP, I can't remember, it's over 50 bucks. I saw it for 48 when I am making this video at different distributors. It's a little high since there's no titanium, it's made in China. You know, there's nothing like super woo about it. It's just a cool design. So I feel like it's a little bit overpriced, to be honest. I will have links popping up not only right here, but also in the description box below this video if you want to check this out, or the competitive options I'm about to run in for you to consider. Now, Boker did hook me up with this, and as always, I keep it real with you guys, showing you the pros and the things that I like and some of the like, what's going on here? So I feel like it's a very solid $35 option is really like kind of how I feel where it sits. But for some people with its designing and features, it is unique to the ones I'm about to run in here and maybe right up your alley. So with the first one being, again, as we talked about, which is I think right around that same price, that Civivi. Now this is like a fully functional push button lock, you know, pocket knife with a replaceable blade. It's just like you're literally gonna have to put like a T driver attached to a lanyard if you're actually going to use this thing and want to regularly replace the blades. One, to me, that's a lot more not only high value but also performing is the Oknife, and this is the what is this? The Octacle? I can't remember. Anyway, from Oknife, like a partner with Oknife. They came out of Olites. I love this thing. Carbon fiber, loop over deep ride pocket clip, crossbar lock. You get a lot more blade exposure. That I really like. You're almost getting the full blade right there. Very fast, easy to use. And then you don't need any tools either. You just have this little screw wheel that you unscrew, and then you can swap out blades like under 25 bucks is what I paid for this model. So pretty sweet little tool right here. And that would be probably of all the ones the best value to performance, you know, that you can get, giving you like the best features. If you want just straight up value, you can't beat the Workpro. You can get like a 3-pack for 10 or 15 bucks for these. Just, I think it's aluminum or stainless steel. Not the most ergonomic. I mean, you can get it done, and this is like full grip. So that is nice. No tools required. You just play with the little lever right there, and it just slides right out. Push button lock. Like the Milwaukee Fastback, which is a lot bigger, bulkier. Obviously, that is an option, but this has got that loop over deep ride, a lot slimmer, a lot more compact, kind of in the same concept of what we're looking at here. Then, let's see, I'll just run in, yeah, a lot bigger, going back to the Boker, but kind of more in that style. This is definitely like heavy duty now that they have the pocket clip on there, crowbar, all those features, but the sliding push lock on the Gerber Prybrid, and then you have full exposure right there, extra cutting portion, and you get full grip. I can fully grip that thing, and then no tools required. You just slide that sucker out. A lot bigger, a lot beefier, nowhere near as streamlined, but like 20-25 bucks for this model last I checked. Again, all these will be included below. Now, how about to that simple upgrade I touched on earlier? Well, that would be with these LexCon Gold blades that I'm about to update all of my current pocket utility knives with. I've used them in the past. They do perform and hold their edge a lot longer than just a standard run-of-the-mill replaceable blade. So I'll have a link popping up right here, as well as it'll be in the description box. This is a 5-pack. I think I paid about $5 for, so it's about $1 a blade. Now, if you use a utility knife for your livelihood and you're going through like 1,000 feet of carpet a day, just these are probably not the right tool. They're still going to dull on you, and it's better just to, you know, keep using, like, get those 100 packs and just go through the blades. But if you're somebody who's using these tools that we're talking about, you know, like little compact guys that are just kind of back up, or maybe you just break down boxes for 10 minutes at the end of a shift or something, then this will outlast your standard you know, replaceable utility blades. So that's just a little added bonus. I just haven't gotten around to it. I usually do that, and I'm going to upgrade all of them right now, as I've seen performance levels be much better in the past. But guys, that's me. That's my mileage with the Cutweazle. Really cool idea, really cool design. It's definitely going to stick around, and I'll use it from time to time when I want those utility blades. But I would say a little bit overpriced, and they should rethink the way that they are marketing it, so it's a little bit more understanding on how you're really supposed to use the blade. That's me. That's my mileage. Leave a comment if you already own one. How has it been performing for you? Appreciate you guys hanging with me today. Check out the other video and subscribe if you haven't yet. And until next time, always remember to stay equipped, stay prepared. See you out there.